pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recording in progress.
Roll call, Jesse.
Andrea Brugman. Here. Samuel Sims.
Here.
Lisa Schmidt.
Here.
Tierney Peterson.
Here.
Kimberly Bishop. Here.
Call us to order at 7 p.m. on this fine June evening. Call your attention to the Open Meeting Act on the south wall. It is a revised edition, and the new official poster is being mailed to us at some point, but this is what they emailed to us to post. So it is required by the Nebraska state law. We reserve the right to enter a closed session at any time during the meeting in accordance with the Nebraska Open Meeting Act, even though it may not be indicated on the agenda. It is our intention to take up matters and items on the agenda in the order they are presented. However, we reserve the right to change it. Anyone wishing to speak during public comment may be limited to 3 minutes per person, with a limit of 2 individuals speaking per topic matter. Please come to the podium and clearly state your name and address. Everyone get a chance to review the agenda. Yes.
Move to accept the meeting agenda for June 10th, 2025.
Second. Kimberly moved, Andrea second, that we accept the June 10th, 2025 agenda. Any discussion? Tierney, how do you vote?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Andrea?
Yes.
Motion carried. We have the prior meeting minutes from May 27th, 2025 before us.
I move to accept the May 27th, 2025 minutes and waive the reading. Second.
Andrea moved, Tierney second, that we accept the prior meeting minutes and waive the reading. Any discussion? Sam, how do you vote?
Abstain.
Andrea?
Yes.
Tierney?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. Communications, fine, sir.
There was a cemetery meeting earlier tonight. The library board meeting is long at 5:15. Tree board meeting on the 17th at 2. We will be closed the 19th in observance of Juneteenth. The CRA did meet last week, and I'm working on reports and getting a planning commission meeting.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Andrea, do you have anything for us?
The library, or the cemetery met tonight earlier, and they're just gonna work on restructuring a fee, after Derek visits with Paula about it.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Kimberly?
None for me.
Terry?
None.
Sam?
Yeah, I went to the CRA meeting, a lot of discussion on, they're redoing their final plat. Because of where they're doing the road, they had to add in, they lost 2 lots up north, so they added some more lots down below. I asked about the green space. Green space is basically to keep the trees, so there won't be a park there. I spent some time today talking to Marvin Stump. He's under the same understanding. He'd like us to keep the trees if we could, understands the trees have to be maintained and trees have to die. He just didn't think that we should just cut down trees for no reason. But also recognizes that he sold the property to us, and he's appreciative of the fact that we're gonna have some housing, and knows that we'll have to take care of it the best we can, and is very honored of Kevin's Poppy's request to name the street Pearl Street. And so, so that was kind of the big thing with that, and he's everything I think to move forward with those kind of things. They had to make some adjustments to make sure we could tip the properties and get reimbursed. And then they were also spending some time discussing about housing sizes and how they're gonna do the lots and some of the zoning things. And one of the things they were trying to decide on was whether they were gonna make sure that everybody had to put a lawn in their backyard. I just mentioned my own personal concern about that was just that, you know, lawns you have to be maintained. As you get 80 years old, you gotta push a mower. So they don't want dirt fields or dirt houses. So I just made the suggestion to just change it from lawn to well-maintained landscaping. As a fan,
Well, that's a good idea.
as a fan of rock skating myself, so, well-maintained landscaping, I think, was something they all thought would probably be something they could do and move forward, and then you wouldn't have just a bunch of dirt, and so,
Or a bunch of lawns.
or a bunch of lawns, you don't have a bunch of lawns, or have to worry about maintaining it when, you know, you're older, so.
Mhm.
That was my suggestion, and that was, you know, so it looks like they're gonna move forward, they're gonna send their, the final plat to zoning, I believe is the next step, and then on to us, if that gets approved.
And it's the preliminary plat, so,
It's a preliminary, but they're trying to make it fun, they're trying to get it finalized.
yeah, finalize the preliminary.
Okay, finalize the preliminary, okay. But new, more lots, and, but still keeping the trees. And-
Perfect.
And Marvin's happy with what we're doing.
Okay, thank you so much for all that legwork.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Alright, it looks like we had enforcement, sheriff, and water reports, and the packet. Let's see. Any questions for Derek and Jesse? Alright, please note that we accept the reports as presented. Any, financials for us, Jesse?
They are in process, so they'll be available before and we'll review it next week.
Alright, thank you for your work on those. Any public comment today? Alright, there being no unfinished business or new business, we'll move on to bills and claims. Everyone get a chance to review bills and claims.
Yes.
Please note everyone review bills and claims.
I'll move to such actions on bills and claims in the amount of $212,268.68.
Second?
Attorney moves, Sam seconds, that we accept bills and claims in the amount of $212,268.68. Any discussion? Kimberly, how do you vote?
Yes.
Attorney?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Motion carried. We are adjourned at 7:07. Y'all put that in the
Is it
calendar.
your record?
I think it might be.
It is
Oh, it's your record.
7:17.
Ah, okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much for all your hard work.
Hello, sir.
Recording stopped.